You working out hard and heavy? Are you? Well, I ain't yet, but I will about 30 minutes. Something I gotta talk to you about. I'm sleeping in my bed. Dog comes over, he does his normal thing. Hey, he talks to me. It's time to open the door. And he's really talking. He's talking like a coyote, that talk. Because he's a wolf. Anyhow, so I let him out. He go to bed. Usually I go back to bed. I went back to bed. I couldn't fall back asleep. I'm laying there going, I look at the clock, man, that's only 5.5 hours. See, I know, and you should know this too. You do 3 things. You work out, whatever your training is. Food, nutrition, and sleep. And sleep is just as important, if not more so, than the other 2. Because let's say you don't train. The sleep is more important than anything. Just a regular life. Everyone burns the midnight oil, or they're on this crazy-ass internet all night long. I'm a political junkie, so when I get done over here and everyone's asleep, I shift over to all the news from England, the papers. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. The most of the time I turn it off and then I start reading, then I fall asleep in the chair, then I roll over and get in the bed. But you have to get your sleep. It's very, 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 very important. If you're natural, it's even more important because you're natty. Because your testosterone fluctuates up and down. It ain't like you're on TRT or some kind of gear where you got a high level the whole time. It fluctuates up and down. So if you're not sleeping, it's going to dump it. Alright, so you got to get your sleep. And you got to plan for it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because obviously I'm the worst at it all. I mean, I used to fall asleep. I used to read a lot. I still got a lot of... I read still, but I got tons of books. Then my son hooked me up with some kind of an internet connection. And now it's like I'm in a vast library, What am I going to find out about now, But in any case, you got to turn this jazz off, number 1. And get yourself a nice relax. Get yourself relaxed. Now, the gelatin drink, the muscle drink with the gelatin, it's been proven to be a nice relaxer. The amino acids in it's pretty good. And then the whey protein I got's got a nice chunk of tryptophan, so that might relax you too. But if you used to burn the midnight oil, you got to get off that trip because you are hurting the other 2. And like I said, even if you're not working out, just a regular dude, you are hurting yourself by not getting enough sleep, mentally and physically. So you figure it out. Get yourself a schedule. This is the time to shut things down. This goes off. No music, because sometimes I leave the talk shows on, like Coast to Coast. Okay, then I wake up in the morning, he goes out there, I lay down back in bed, and guess who's on? Some news stuff talking, these talk shows get me riled up, talking about. So then I'm on there. So remember, you're working out real hard, right? And you're watching your diet, eating your protein and up and all the jazz, right? It's all for nothing if you don't get the right sleep. You understand? You got to figure it out. We're all different. But you got to turn this internet box off and zone out. I notice I do a lot of deep breaths. I put up, do that 3 or 4 times. Hold it. Go down slow 3 or 4 times, man. See, I'm relaxing already. There's something to all that stuff. Do you think it's all mumbo jumbo? It ain't. But anyhow, all I can tell you is get on the sleeping program. If it's something with your bed, get better pillows. Learn different positions that you can relax in. But get your good night's sleep. For me, if I get a good night's sleep once or twice a month, I'm like in heaven. But you should, an older guy like me, 7 to 8 hours. Young boys, at least 8 hours, man. And plan for it. Make it as important as when you punch your clock, the punch clock goes off in the morning, so you got to get to work, and you're really into it, you got to get going, well, it's the same thing, I got to get ongoing at night. Whenever that time is, it's just the opposite. You punch that clock to go to sleep. You understand? And you go to bed, and you get your body used to that cycling. Because it's very important. All the work you did, and all the eating, all the watching, all that jazz, ain't nothing if you don't get your sleep. Do you understand that? It's as important as the other 2, if not more important for your health. Okay, that's all I got to say. Get your sleep. It's very important. It can make you or break you. It can kill your gains or give you gains. Really, because that's when your body starts packing up the testosterone. Okay, natty I'm talking about. Okay, that's all I gotta say. I gotta get one going for the workout. Hey, look at this. Look at it. It's, all right. Bye bye.